things.
Snapchat seems like a magnet for trouble.
Yeah.
No, it's not like, well, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still have fun on there.
Anyway,
never mind.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, X96. And I would like to say thank you because it was clear in the City Weekly voting the Geek Show effect was happening.
Boom.
A little bit.
That's what I'm talking
The
about.
Geek Show effect was in full because not only did this show, the podcast you're listening to,
The category that was eliminated.
get mentioned in a category that wasn't eliminated, and we got a full color photo and write-up and everything,
Yeah.
but Leigh's restaurant, Frisch,
Mm-hmm.
we had my show won, the pub quiz won.
My pub quiz 8:15 at.
Well, and they
Lucky
said
13?
they said something really pertinent about your pub quiz. It's local.
Local.
It's locally
Yeah.
produced. It's locally staffed.
Yeah.
It's not part of a national chain of pub quizzes.
That doesn't have a TV show to support.
But they
it.
also mentioned in
And we're not giant crybabies.
yeah.
Geeks that come in second 4 years
Yeah,
in a row.
my restaurant. It's interesting because the category we asked for people to vote in was the one that we always think that we're going to win is the best vegan dishes, which is actually more of a writing category than anything else.
Yeah.
We actually won best vegetarian.
That's what I thought was
That's
interesting.
actually a bigger category.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a much bigger category
High five,
because
losers.
there's a much wealthier man that owns the vegetarian restaurant in town. Mm-hmm. So,
So I want to thank you guys sitting there in your cubicles listening to us right
You
now.
know what?
No, thank you.
I think we should give them. Let's give our listeners a round of applause.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
And anybody else who owns a small business can attest to this. When you own a small business, even if you've been in business for 5, 6, 7, 10 years, you're on the verge of going out of business all the time.
Yes.
So every little pop helps. So I mean, I'm not saying Frisch is doing bad. We're not doing poorly. Things are actually doing just fine. But there's always, it's not like when you own, the dildo store down the street. Everybody's got to get a dildo, right?
We're doing really good.
What do you mean a dildo?
Yeah, some people need to get a dildo tree. But
I get mine at Costco.
Right next to the Gatorade.
the new dildo section at the world's largest Costco is impressive.
It is cool.
It's intimidating. So,
Sometimes you need 20 butt plugs.
dude, I actually had to help a lady through Costco today. Not to the dildo section.
So I was about to say, it's like,
No, because
Are you helping her size them?
no, yeah, well, butt plug sizing.
Stop squeezing.
No, it's we for those of you who don't live here in Salt Lake or don't shop at Costco, we have the world's largest Costco in Salt Lake City now.
Really?
It's literally
Yep.
one on.
It's fucking daunting inside.
I need to go.
some would say-
I need to visit this.
So it is open then. Okay.
Oh no, it's been open for 3 or
Yeah.
4 weeks.
Oh, I didn't
now.
know that.
which one?
It's the old one on, that's always been
300
there.
West.
17 South and
They just made it
They,
more bigger.
they renovated it and made it bigger.
Yeah,
They
it
basically
actually
just did a whole add-on.
it straddles a county line.
It's like I went in there and go, what the fuck?
No, when you see
It's
when you,
raining over in the produce
when
section.
you when you actually see a whole bunch of old ladies show up in their velour tracksuits thinking they're going to do some mall walking, they walk in and they go, "No, too big." And they-
Whenever 'cause
We have to work up to this size.
Kat and I shop at Costco, and we make a routine of it. And we walk up and down
Yeah.
every single aisle.
yeah, it takes
Even
a while at this one.
if- Now it's like, fuck.
Yeah. No,
Walk
I
7
go
miles.
because of the restaurant. I go to
Yeah.
Costco every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes twice, and on really bad days 3 times.
Yeah.
And that store has always been crowded. Now it's like going to like Chinatown in San Francisco at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just oppressive humanity. Today I was joking to one of the employees. I said, every hour I could stop by with an orange flag and just lead people around the store so they know where their shit's at, because I know where it's at. I know where everything in the
That's
store is.
hilarious.
And the guy goes, "Could you?"
pay
It's
me.
like,
For the love of God."
make sure you've got your Costco buddy. Make sure you keep your Costco buddy in hand at all times. If we lose somebody, I'm sure we'll find your body at some point. But
Right.
please make sure we know who your next of kin is so we can alert them when we leave the store in 4 more hours.
And here's the tragedy of the size of that store. It doesn't even sell liquor.
Yeah.
just beer.
Most of the Costco's
Yeah.
sell liquor.
Oh, they sell the Kirkland vodka.
Kirkland vodka's really
Kirk,
good.
It's
it
delicious.
really is.
And they sell like a jug of it for like
that's
$4.
because their standard is if the Kirkland brand's on it, it has to be as good as the best thing
Yeah.
out there without
I
the
think
brand
they
on it.
use like
It's Grey
Goose.
Goose.
Yeah.
It's a Grey Goose.
Someone just send
partner
us
or
some
something.
Yeah.
Kirkland.
Do you guys remember in Idiocracy? Like the Costco had a train in it and stuff.
This one kind of almost. This one needs one. They could
This
get
one needs a fucking monorail.
They could get
monorail.
They could get the cute redhead girl that works up front to drive the train around, and it would just be the biggest attraction.
The one thing I've noticed, because whenever you go to Costco or one of those places, they always have like a box of Pop-Tarts, right? Now there's 3 different kinds of boxes of Pop-Tarts.
Oh, they got different flavors now?
Everything's now like,
there's-
not just one. Now
What about
there's
protein?
Yeah.
What about
The-
protein, dude?
all
they
kinds
have-
of stuff. They
What
They have
about
a whole pig if you want some
They
protein.
have a pig in a box.
What about a
No
their-
shit. There's a whole pig in a box.
What about their
And a lamb.
Gatorade and condom selection?
I'm sure it's amazing.
I don't. The Gatorade
Excellent.
selection's big. I haven't found the condom section yet.
Is it next to the butt plug section?
No, there isn't a butt plug section.
Behind the beads.
They're trying to compete with the big business stores. Like I have 2 or 3 different restaurant supply stores I have to go to, and now I only kind of have to go to one and Costco. I mean,
Nice.
if you want a gallon of Frank's Red Hot,
And who doesn't?
Well,
Do I?
I want a gallon.
I mean, that's just Tuesday night.
I'll bet.
Put that shit on everything.
I'll bet you that's probably next to the butt plugs, isn't it?
no, but you can get a gallon and a half.
Language.
You can get a gallon and a half of this for like $11.
A Frank's Red Hot?
Yep.
You mean
All
I
I
can
know
get
is that-
that much hot sauce?
Like, no shit, though. Like,
Does it come in a big giant bottle?
I love this whole episode.
It's a
It's just one
jug.
big plug for Costco.
jug.
They have a new freezer where you walk in and like every kind of fucking cheese imaginable
And
you
milk,
can get.
you
Like
know.
fancy fucking cheese.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Yep.
insane. in
Can
there
I get
now.
my Murray's cheese up there?
Probably.
Probably
I like my Murray's
15
cheese.
types of soy milk, and that's just weird because
Get-
I can
are you serious?
I can smell the different milks. So I'm like, oh, there's the soy milk, the rice milk, the cheese milk, the
Yeah.
goat milk, the yak milk.
Did you say cheese milk?
Yeah, cheese
Yeah.
milk. Have you ever had it?
Cheese
I
milk.
want
Great.
some.
Yeah,
Cheese milk.
fantastic.
Give me
You're-
some.
How do you milk a cheese?
You're really fair. You probably shouldn't be drinking
Yeah.
cheese milk.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
guarantee.
yeah.
I guarantee you're lactose intolerant.
yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
you-
No way.
Fucking
I
I
know
drink
you're
milk all the
lactose.
time.
He's like, I have
Yeah,
diarrhea
I
all
can
the
tell.
time.
You're going to die of pleurisy.
I love
No,
milk.
pleurisy is what brought me to this state.
Really?
What?
Seriously.
It comes back around?
Fuck what?
No, I was
Your
going to
mouth
say
was
that
full
earlier.
of pus?
No,
No, lungs.
not my pleurisy. My wife's grandmother, Oma. That's how they found out she had cancer. She had pleurisy, and her lungs were filling up with pus. And
With
when
what?
that's why we moved back here from
Yeah,
Oregon was
with
to
puss.
take care of her,
No, it's
to
with
take
puss.
care of her grandmother.
Oma's
And so, yeah. So the pleurisy, and it's terrible because they have to actually stick like a tube into your lung
To drain the
and-
puss out?
to drain the pus out.
We're talking about his Oma. Be nice.
I don't want to think.
I met Oma.
I don't
She's
want to
nice.
think of my wife's 92-year-old grandmother having lungs full of puss.
Yeah.
I gave her a hug. She's cool.
C3PO
That made-
Oma had lungs full of puss?
That made her night, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
Did Jay Whitaker gave her a hug?
Yeah.
Jay met Oma, and he
Aw.
gave her a big hug. And then when you left with my sister-in-law,
Who was that?
no, she
She
said
goes, I'll be in my bunk.
she looked at Rachel and she said, "He was so handsome and so gallant." And she,
Gallant.
You're
Ooh.
gallant.
yeah,
Oh,
gallant.
shit.
Yep.
Look at
That's
you.
a Mitsubishi.
That is
God
straight up
damn.
Mitsubishi.
Yep.
High class
Look
right
at you
there.
being all gallant.
High class.
You got
I'm
you
a
got
fucking car. V6, 0 to 100. Real quick.
you
Real
got
quick.
you got the German socialist seal of approval.
There you go.
Hey, what more can you want?
You're halfway there.
Put that on your
Look at
resume.
the strides you're making.
I don't even have that. And I'm a
Gallant.
ginger.
Lady likes me.
Gallant.
He's gallant.
Motherfucking
Like
gallant.
that.
I'll be in my bunk.
At least he's not goofus. People of a certain age know what I'm talking about. All right.
Anybody who read comics in the 20s,
That's right. Goofus and
Gallant,
gallant.
yeah.
they're usually right under Gasoline Alley and Mutt and Jeff.
That's right.
People of a certain
Alley-oop.
age. What age would that be?
A certain age.
Sounds
You
like
shut your mouth.
100 or so.
All right. Where do I begin?
Oh, we haven't even started
Let's
yet.
talk about the StarArs trailer.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the High and Lowest movie.
It's coming.
Hagar the Horrible.
Scarlett Johansson as Lois.
They did a Peanuts
I would-
movie. They might as well.
That Peanuts movie.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
He hates peanuts. 'cause
I don't
he's
like Peanuts.
Fucking,
Well, it has
well,
to
He's a
look
do.
ginger
at him.
with
He's
no
got no
soul.
soul.
I was going
Yeah,
to say
he's
it
fucking-
has to do with my lack of soul.
Be nice.
Well,
So,
should
I don't
we?
like
There's
Peanuts.
two of them here.
Should we lead with that?
Ah!
Do you
No,
want?
we can do that at the end.
Somebody got one
Okay.
of those gingers wet.
They
Another one-
multiple.
We're
another one
multiplying.
popped out.
He's not a goddamn gremlin.
if you feed them after dark,
Fucking mogwai. Aren't
Magua.
they the same thing?
Mogwai.
Gingers and mogwais?
Yeah, about
Yeah.
wise.
Well,
Don't feed those motherfuckers after midnight.
Anyway, the new Star Wars trailer, which we were told we weren't going to get another one.
no, we were
Well,
told we weren't getting
I
another
didn't watch
domestic trailer. They didn't say
okay.
anything about it because they can't. Lucasfilm and Disney, they really can't control what the international trailer market is. Right?
I'm still
So-
saying it's not a goddamn trailer. It's a teaser.
I still haven't seen anything.
Tell me a plot.
Huh?
Tell me an official plot.
Well, does a trailer
space.
have to tell you the plot, or does
Yes.
it just have to grab your balls and say,
No,
watch this?
Teasers just kind of give you little glimpses of what's going on. That's a teaser.
A trailer,
so-
and a trailer makes it so you don't have to see the movie.
This is bullshit.
I'm not going to play his semantics game.
And that's why I don't want to see.
I haven't seen it, and I don't want to
Oh,
see
it
it.
was
I'm not
terrific.
I don't want to see
complaining.
it.
It was
I
terrific.
enjoy that they're
I'm gonna
not
avoid
showing everything.
I'm just glad it wasn't in Japanese.
The theme
Yeah.
from Star Wars.
It was my favorite shot, though, and I've
I think
because
it's my banner now.
because it is my banner now
you do
because
too?
and I realized the
What, the
shot.
TIE fighters?
Yeah, the TIE fighters, because it is Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
It's the Apocalypse Now, the choppers flying toward the camera
So
with the
fucking
sun
gorgeous.
behind them. It's that shot of, but it's TIE
Oh,
fighters.
you gotta fly against the sun so people don't see you
And-
coming.
Even that shot is like a brief second of the X-wing flying in the sky, and then it cuts to the one we've already seen where it starts
Yeah.
firing at the TIE fighter.
Where the camera's strapped to the side of it.
Oh God!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is it with JJ? He's like, we got to get the spaceships in the atmosphere.
Well, they couldn't.
We gotta do the pew-pew.
That's something Lucas wanted at the end of Jedi that they couldn't afford to do the effects work.
No, I appreciate what JJ is doing in that regard because it's well, first of all, like I'm an Air Force guy, so I love to watch aerial dogfights.
Yeah, dogfights.
Yeah, and so to see that on camera.
Did you notice in the snow scene where it shows like there's like at least 100 TIE fighters and X-wings and all that? Did you see what was in the background on the ground? It's another trench.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
there's
It's
trench
another
warfare.
trench run. I'm like, fuck.
The original Star Wars movies, they would watch dogfight footage, and then that's how they would animate shoot the.
Well,
the models.
if you think about the first movie, A New Hope, that TIE fighter attacking the Millennium Falcon thing was kind of tricky to shoot because it's space and you have no frame
and it's
of
a
reference.
5-foot long model. And
Yeah, but then when you're on the Death Star, you've got ground. So you have a frame of reference. The ship's flying in and swooping and all that. It's more dramatic, and that's why something like this on the ground. That's really the way to shoot that shit.
I just remember
probably why-
that he had the Enterprise flying around.
So he had the Enterprise entering the
And
surface.
if you read Michael Stackpole's Rogue Squadron books, they were getting in dogfights.
Oh, they were
in,
good.
in atmosphere constantly.
That's
So
probably
it's-
why Hoth is my favorite battle.
Yeah.
I mean, Hoth is my absolute favorite scene in any of the Star
Hoth
Wars.
is a great battle. I would like to say to all the game developers out there, we get it. It was awesome. Can we not have a Hoth level in every fucking game?
You
No,
can have one, but have some other ones too.
we have to have one.
Because that Battlefront beta,
The Hoth
that
level
thing was
is
fucking
pretty
amazing.
The Hoth level is cool, and I finally saw the guy who went through the Rebel base as Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In Battlefront. Oh, jeez.
Have you seen the
I
one
got
where?
to be Vader. That was fun as shit.
Have you seen the clip where Luke gets stepped on by an AT-AT?
Yes.
Yep. That's
so
that's
fucking
pretty
funny.
impressive.
I wonder if it
magical.
was randomly happened or they like just timed it perfectly.
I think they just timed it right because you play as Luke when you get the power up.
Yeah.
So the idiot that was trying to kill the guy that was filming,
What
or
a-
the guy that was point of view was, he just got stepped on because he timed it
What a
poorly.
phenomenal month November is going to be for my wallet.
Fallout 4.
Dude,
Well, the
Battlefront.
next 2 months, man.
fuck,
Yeah.
I bought. I'm wearing one of them. I bought 3 fucking Star Wars hats this week. 3.
Yo, I got a brand new pair of Darth Vader Chucks, yo.
I just
What?
I
I
just
got
can't-
them online.
I just
and then
can't wait till this game-
I'm wearing Darth Vader Vans right now.
You
What
know,
up?
But you see, that's the thing. Because we were talking with the local Disney rep, and he was talking about how Disney's not sure. Should we advertise the Star Wars movie or not? And I looked him right in the eye. I said, would you call them right now and tell them to save their fucking money?
Yeah.
Because you're on Coffee Mate Creamer, for
Right.
fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You know?
Packs of the car
chips.
packs of fucking gum.
Yes.
and pop chips.
Everybody knows you're coming.
You're
Right.
They know. It's,
Every fucking.
They don't need to show us anymore.
No.
Like,
Have you guys seen the burnt Baru pop chips?
Fucking,
Honestly, they're delicious.
Every fucking
Yuck.
store you go in
Yes.
has a fucking Star Wars section.
Maybe Intermountain Farmers is the only one that you
No,
could go into.
No.
Well, they got Star Wars
And
overalls.
there's
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars shit in everywhere.
You guys
I
have
bet
the Tangy Tong Ton Slim Jims?
Make that a challenge this week. Go into a store
That doesn't have it.
and try to find a store that does not have
You
something
can't find
Star
it.
Wars in it.
You can't
Or
find it.
most of them have a fucking section.
Yeah.
Bed Bath, I call it Blood Bath and Beyond.
Yes, you do.
Has a fucking
have a
Star
section.
Wars, a giant Star Wars.
I went
did
to
you
a
guys-
tie. I went to a tie store in the Layton Hills Mall.
Star Wars ties.
Guess what? TIE Fighter ties.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
take a bet.
So
Whole Foods.
When Target,
You're probably Whole Foods. Okay.
They're douchey enough.
When,
Blue
when
Boutique.
Target-
What about Blue Boutique?
I'll bet they have Star Wars.
They have,
they
a,
got-
they have
yeah.
a Vader butt plug.
when Force Monday hit, Target actually had to move. Like they put all the toys out and everything for Force Friday, and people came running in at midnight to do the whole thing. We went in the next day at like 11 o'clock at night looking for a certain toy, and the lady there I asked about that